What's up, guys? Story time. Alright, so for those who watched my previous day in the life know that I'm in Hawaii for literally like 30 hours. Side note, what an absolute bop to get my morning started. Anyway, so the purpose of my travel was because I booked a little something and I was required to be on set for a whole day. McDonald's, very tempting. Long story short, I landed in Hawaii, went straight to set, filmed all day, and then the next morning had to catch the first flight back to LA because I had to film something back there. Great, now that we're all on the same page, I met these lovely Hawaiian locals on set. When I first arrived on set, they were like, oh my god, Noah, like, when did you get into Hawaii? And I go, literally just now. They were like, oh, no way, like, when do you leave? And I said, my flight tomorrow is at like noon. They were like, oh man, well, have you ever been to Hawaii? And I had told them this had been my third, but first on Honolulu. But to be fair, the first time was when I was younger and it was like a cruise stop. And then the other time was when I was like 13 for a soccer tournament. And then they said, no, we have to do something before you leave. 30 hours in Hawaii is literally a tease. Then one of the guys mentioned that he knew a hike. Immediately I was in. I love a good hike. He then mentioned it led to a waterfall, so I was double in. Obviously my time in the morning was limited due to my flight. Wait, hold on, let's take a moment to admire this slow-mo dive by me in the shallow end. Such grace, such elegancy. So now you're all caught up, and it's about 7 or 8 a.m. in these clips. The hike was about 3 to 4 miles through just jungle, as you can see from my previous clips. The locals are crazy. She's literally hiking in Crocs, but the weirdest thing about it is that one's in sport mode, one's not. Then we kind of got lost on the way out, but then we eventually found our path. But overall, just had a grand old time. I'm so glad I woke up and went on this amazing hike and explored more of Hawaii rather than just waking up and going on my flight. Moral of the story, live in the moment. Love you guys.